Yo, Shop Talk NC, this is Malcolm Hall from Cheap Not Broke. I'm here to talk about comedy and saving you some money.
Shop Talk NC, where we celebrate everyday life with everyday people. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome back to another episode of Shop Talk NC presents Mack and South. I'm your man, 58 South.
And I am B Mac. Y'all already know what it is. Wow, y'all already know what it is. What's happening?
Very special guest in the building, being that is GHOE weekend. We got a fellow Aggie in this thing. Renowned comedian.
My guy. My dog. My fault. I ain't mean to cut y'all, man. But this is my guy right here, man. This is my guy right here, man. Special guest. I met him. A&T was it 2008, 2009. We met in class. My dog, Malcolm Hall, man.
What's happening, good people?
Yeah, I'll make some noise for him, man. It's my guy right here, man. Say what's up to the people,
What's
Malcolm.
going on, people, man? Happy to be here on Shop Talk NC in Greensboro, North Carolina, my old stomping ground.
Man, how it feel to be back, yo?
Man, gas $3 feel good. Feel good, boy.
Yeah,
I fill up with $30. I'm like, man, y'all doing good here.
Y'all paying what, $6? Yeah?
Oh yeah, we paying ham prices. You know, ham $7 a pound, so it's gas $7 a gallon. So
Malcolm's out in California. If you
out in California.
Yeah, in California, man, there's a kick in the ass. I'm telling you. But good stuff, man. You know, the weather's nice, but gas is high.
Now you just for y'all who don't know, when I went to Florida, this is the person that brought me down to Florida when I was going to host that special. This is who the special was for. Talk to him about the special, man.
That shit was hard as hell, but it's gonna be funny, man. Exactly. Who is Malcolm? My comedy special. I taped it in July. Yep. B Mac hosted it for me. Shout out to him for coming down from here, North Carolina, to host for me. 2-man show. It was a lot. My first comedy special, dropping it 45 minutes, and it's all about who is Malcolm, me and my cheap ass ways, and my family, and all that good stuff.
What was the most challenging part about putting the special together?
Probably the producing the special, you know, because I've been writing jokes, so that's not hard. Being funny, that's not the hard part. But I produced it in Florida. I came from California, so I had to find a venue down there. I had to book my host, had to get my cameraman, had to get a photographer, the venue, had to get insurance for a building. So it was a whole lot of stuff that wasn't funny that had to happen to make the whole project come together.
Can I ask you a question? You from North Carolina, right?
Oh, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, okay. That's never mind.
Yeah,
I don't have to ask why it was taped there now. Never mind.
Yep.
Jacksonville,
Makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world.
Yep. So, because my family's there, and a lot of people, and the reason I did the project, a lot of people have never seen me do comedy before. I've been doing comedy 13 years, 9 in LA, and until you get booked in some cities, nobody's gonna see you.
Right.
So, it's like, what? Let me go ahead and do a project so I can put it out there and people know what the fuck is going on.
So, I remember because I know, but how did you get started, like in comedy? Like, what made you want to go get on that stage 13 years ago?
Man, some friends like, oh man, you're funny. I'm like, okay, who ain't? Everybody, babies are funny. So, I didn't really think anything of it. Be like, you should go to comedy club, Greensboro Comedy Zone. So they came with me. I had to have my 5 people. Had to pay extra. But they came with me and they're like, hey, go give it a shot. I gave it a shot. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Got a high off of it. I'm one of the people that like to be good at what I do.
Yeah.
So stopped playing football and, comedy became my new passion. So I did it because some friends suggested I should do it.
And made a career out of it.
Yeah. I always tell people, you may not know what you're good at. Somebody else may tell you what you're good at. So always have an open mind.
Oh,
damn. What was it like? What was it like your first time? You remember how it was?
Oh, yeah, it's taped. It was cool. I spoke really fast. If you watch all my videos, my speech is improved. You thought I was Spanish. Like, that boy speaks fast.
And boy still speak fast.
I do still speak fast.
But
I had to learn how to, just learn how to talk. Being funny, but people understanding what you're trying to say and getting what you're saying. Because, you're funny as hell, but I know what the hell you were saying. And as time went on, somebody said, did you hear what he just said? You were funny, but he didn't know what you were saying.
So how they know if you're funny?
I'm acting, my mannerisms, all that, but the message ain't there.
Like the Marlon Wayans special, he never took a pause in between some of his jokes and let the crowd react to him.
Yeah, he did. Right. He did his physical comedy, all that. It'd be a lot for his.
And if you watch this special I just did, you see I slowed down. It's a lot of pacing and slowing everything down so the crowd can get it. And some of the jokes are a little more complicated. So you have to slow it down so the audience get it. sex jokes, jokes about that, relationships. Those aren't complicated. But when you get into some others, like Dave Chappelle's material,
right.
he has to walk you through that stuff. He can't just jump into it. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you have to be okay with the silence so the audience can get it. And that's what took time. If you watch my beginning of comedy, I was doing the same thing, rushing, because I needed to hear the laughter. But if you watch comedy, study comedy, nobody's laughing the whole way through.
Nobody.
You can't laugh and listen. You have to listen to laugh.
Right.
So it's listen, laugh, it's not laugh, listen. So as time went on, you just study yourself and learn.
Yeah, she's something. Being that you're a student of comedy, when you so you did your first show, got a high. Hey, this is what I want to do now. Who did you go study after you figured out this is what I want to do?
Man, who did I go study? I studied. You know what? I studied my peers because you can see the guys who are pros, but just seeing people doing the day-to-day, how to work out, how to write jokes. I studied the cast I was telling jokes with. Chico Bean was the host at the open mic when I was there, so he was our host, and I didn't know, who knew where his career was going to go.
Right.
But he was more seasoned than I was at the time. So, and he was the host. So just watching people that you can talk and ask questions to. People say Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and all these guys, but I can't ask them no questions. And they can't watch my set. It's different to ask a guy who's been doing it, hey, when you watch me, what you think? Oh, man, that was great, but, you should probably do this. Slow it down a little bit. You this and that, and taking those critiques from those guys. So I'm going to say it was the peers. And Mac, because B-Mac used to come out to a lot of my fucking shows. Mac was, he was with me in the beginning. He wasn't doing comedy at the beginning. Coming out.
I ain't know what a comedy club was like, because the only time I saw comedy was on BET Comic View or Def Jam. So for me, that's what comedy is. That's the comedy. Never knew anything about a comedy club or nothing like that. He took me to the first one. I was like, oh, this is an actual club for this. Like,
right, we just
a
classmates.
club for comedy.
And I needed some people to come out. I said, hey, man, you'll come out to my show, man. I just need some people to come out, man, And that was probably, I wasn't great, but I would ask anybody to come out. I didn't know if it was funny
class.
or not.
I still remember when you asked me, we was in the library, we was working on something. He was like, hey, dog, you want to come out doing my show one time? I do comedy, man. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I got a show going on, man. You come out watch me, man.
Yeah, man, it's the ambition is there in the beginning, but then when you want to get good, that's when, because at some point people stop coming. Because now you got to go find a real audience. People support you, I'm sure, in everything you do, rap, singing. People are going to come support you because they love you.
Right.
But then you want to get a real audience. That's when it gets...
They're coming to see you because we love you. That ends that ride short.
There's
a ticking clock on that.
Hell yeah, it is. And I learned that about this special. I did revert it back to it because I knew my family would be there. I lost my Facebook page in the midst of this during the marketing promotion, so my Facebook page got disabled. So I wasn't able to use that as marketing.
Why did
I don't know. I think because of the link, you can't.
They were hating on them.
Yeah, I took it as, God was like, hey, listen, you need to do a little more work. Because I would have relied on Facebook and Instagram to do all my marketing. I had to go figure out how to learn how to promote ads, run radio ads. I figured out price of billboards. If Facebook was there, I wouldn't have learned that. So I said, you know what? There's something for me to learn here. Because I can sit and bitch about Facebook. I still got to promote. I still got to keep on working. So, you know what? At the end of the night, I said, fuck that. I got to keep it moving. And I started looking for other things. So I learned about radio promotion, marketing. I called a radio exec at iHeartRadio. Would have never done it. So, and sometimes in the midst of shit going wrong, you're supposed to learn.
That's exactly what it is.
So it's not about failing, it's learning. Because if you fail a test and don't go study again, well, what are you going to do? You got to take the test again.
Right.
You got to go back and study.
Right.
So I look at life, if I fail, I need to go study. That's what school taught me.
Yeah.
How much failing did you do within the process of Who Is Making, Who Is Malcolm?
Oh, shit, a lot. You was at my show at Carborough. We talked about the other night in the car when I went up there and I got into you don't know.
Man.
As a new comic, you don't go blue. I was the first comedian of the night and I went so blue. It was a lady's birthday.
But those don't know what blue is. That mean raw.
Yeah.
That means you're uncut, unfiltered.
Yeah, unfiltered, very raw. Something really sexual, explicit. I was doing a comedy competition in Carborough, North Carolina. Didn't read the crowd. It was family. It was a family crowd. Somebody's birthday, and we can say we want to hear.
Yeah, you say whatever you want.
Lady's like, hey, the host asked somebody about their birthday. I said, oh, okay, I'm going to say something about her birthday, too. So I said, happy birthday. She said, thank you. I said, who's going to lick your pussy tonight? Birthday sex. Didn't work.
Old white woman, he said.
Old white woman. And I lost the crowd immediately.
That show got so awkward
It got so awkward so bad. And
how long was your set, man?
About 5 minutes.
The longest 5 minutes of your damn life.
But the set was actually about 12 seconds because after I got to that point, there was no more set. I was just there. So, and then I got there late. That's why I had to go first.
So we were late.
I was late. It's a lesson learned. A lot of learning lessons. Now I get to comedy club early. So much so, I've got to the comedy club and open at comedy clubs because I was there and they knew me. Oh shit! Hey, such and such ain't here. That happened early at the Improv. Comedian didn't show up. I was sitting in the bar. I did the show maybe 2 months ago, just chilling. And they looked at me. Hey, you want to go up? Oh shit, man. Hey, you're going up. I had to go up.
That's real. That same thing. I've had that before. That's real.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got it, man. Comedy, you need to be there. Be on time. Be early, be on time, because it pays off.
I learned that in high school. I was late for basketball practice. They made us run for 2 hours after that. We had to repeat the phrase, to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. To be late is to have my ass running suicide. We repeated that for 2 hours doing basketball practice. And while you're running. And ever since then, bro, that's why time is my biggest pet peeve now. If I'm late to something, it's because I know I'm purposely being late, so the time that's in my head to get there, I'm still on time.
Right.
I can't do it, bro. I remember that shit.
I don't know.
Senior year in high school.
I got to be on time.
I respect my time, so I would want to respect somebody else.
And that's what he was driving. He was like, because the head coach wasn't there, so we was like, fuck this assistant coach, nigga. We don't need
no
shit.
respect for the assistant coach.
And he was like, nah, I'm still a person. You gonna respect me and my time because I was here. Y'all knew I was here, but decided not to give me that respect. So I'm gonna teach you something about it. And he made me respect time that day because I don't
respect other people's time. I respect other people's time, and my life has told me I have more penalties for being late than being early. I've been rarely penalized for being early, but being late, there's always some consequences and penalties. Whether it's my money. When last time you been penalized for paying early? But there's damn sure a late fee.
On cars.
Yeah.
Right. You ever heard of an early
Sometimes
fee?
you get paid.
On the loan, yeah. But most of the time, most things, they're not going to penalize you for paying. And that's because they want their money. That's the interest thing.
Speaking of time, it kind of don't work for you because you're a DJ, so everybody's going to come in late for you. Like, so.
Oh, it's not about them. I have to be on. I'm
coming like from stand-up. I hate shows that where we start hella late because you're waiting for more people to come in. Let's just say, all right, it's 60 people in here. On time. These people, the show started at 8. It was supposed to start on 8 for all the flyers and promotions we doing. It's now 8:30.
Yeah, you're supposed to respect them 60 people. Yeah,
like, how do you feel about that? Because me, I'm like, bro, we got the people in here. I'm ready to, I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to perform because I don't like to be at the venue now. I got to keep sitting and waiting, trying to, when y'all gonna start the show, yo? I'm ready to perform. I'm ready to go up here, dog. How you feel about that?
I was hosting a spot called The Family Room in L.A. and a good friend of mine, comedian Dwan Brown, I was sitting there waiting on the star, he said, man, you need to go now. I said, why? You're cheating them. These people are here. You're penalizing these people for being here on time. Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Let the people who are late walk into a hot show. Now you know you need to have your ass here. Mm-hmm. It's better for you to come late and the show is rocking than you to show up late and it hadn't started. Yeah. So next time you're like, I need to be here on time. This thing is going. Number 2, I'm cheating my audience. These people have paid drinks. They've eaten their food and they're still here waiting. I'm going to lose them. And now I'm waiting on the late crowd. So I'm switching. So next time, the late crowd's going to be trained to show up late. Yeah. The early crowd's not going to show. That's bad business. So when you look at it as a business move, I'm penalizing my crowd.
I always hate that. Like every show I get so many shows that damn near every show I'm on, it happens. Like I'm like, dog, we already got people here. Let's go. Like these people, we promoted this. We said doors are gonna open at 7, 6:30 or 7. Show starts at 8. These people saw that, read it, and was like, okay. And they got their own time.
Yeah. Right.
And we're just saying, we're going to disrespect y'all for y'all being respectful.
Yeah. Who the hell told y'all to get here on time?
But that's greed. That's a person wanting to get all the money.
I can't stand that, man. I'd be like, you know what? Who's here? show start, let's go, because I'm ready to go.
In DJ terms, 'cause I know we all like to compare
Yeah.
the two. When they hold the door, that's kind of the same shit for us. Like,
Really?
just let the people in this motherfucker, man. The music and shit already going. Just what you holding the door for? So the line can look a little longer and shit?
I never thought about that. What is the aspect looking like from you being in there, from the DJ, and they hold, because they hold lines all the
Yeah, I'm
time.
like, man, it's us and the damn bartenders in here just chilling. Like, let them damn people in here.
That's an interesting conversation because me as a owner, I'm gonna open. I want you to get these drinks.
Yeah.
So we want you to get in and drink. I want you to drink. That's where the money coming from. Because in my mind, if I let you in, the ticket money's gone. I already got your ticket money. I can keep running that bill up. Like comedy taught me that. We want you to drink.
Yeah.
So let's get them in and get these people drinking.
Well, that's why they have the climate set the way it is. So when you get in there, you drink, you sweat, you want some more and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. But even the people sitting around, they're not gonna just sit there. They're gonna have a drink and socialize.
Yeah, you gotta have something. Your hands gotta be doing
your
something.
hands gotta be doing something. Same thing in comedy. You're gonna be doing something.
Yeah.
So as a host, I'm gonna go ahead and go do this time. If I have to do an extra 30, that's my job. I'm gonna have to do more time until the show starts. So I learned if I'm producing the show, hey, we're gonna go now, and you're just gonna do some more time. We're just gonna make adjustments to the set, but the host is gonna do that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've learned, since I'm the host, I'm the comedian. The show starts at 8:30. It's still shaky. I'm gonna start at 8:35, and I'm just gonna do time until 9:00. And then I'm gonna bust everybody's ass who comes in here late.
Wait, so how did you just put that?
So if the show starts at 8:30, some guys like, okay, let's wait till 9. No, I'm gonna go at 8:35.
Oh, okay,
I'm
got
going to
you,
do
yeah.
time until 9:00.
Oh, got you.
And I'm going to talk shit to those who came in late.
Yeah.
So now you know, don't come to my show late.
I learned that, like, giving the people who come in late like that hell when I was in Atlanta. Because the Atlanta hosts, they're brutal. They like to roast. Atlanta is a roasting. So if you come in late, hey, look at this person right here. And they literally, you want to come in late so you can be fashionably late. You come in loud. You want to be seen. So now, okay,
Fix your
everybody,
ass.
we're finna make sure we see you. I've learned, like, as a host, like, yo, don't come in this late. Like, everybody is here. Like, some people come in loud because they already started drinking before they come. It's like, dog, come on, dog.
But you know, that people are going to naturally be late. It's not expected for the whole place to be full. Now, I don't alienate the people, you know, here and there. But now, if I'm rocking, I'm not going to say nothing. Because I'm here to talk to these people, not everybody else. So it's just different ways to go about it. And it also depends on how much they paid. Now, if these people pay good money, we got to go. We got to start this show because now I have to get them 2 hours of entertainment.
Yeah.
You paid for that. So if I start the show at 9, I got to run to 11. Here's another thing I learned with starting on time. The building will kick you the fuck out. Building manager say, hey, man, well, listen, your show is now an hour and your show is supposed to be 2 hours. Your show is now 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Damn.
I have to move on. I got another show. And when you have multiple shows, you have to start. Because we can't have the line out there messing up. We messing up the money. I got called into the office by, shout out to Enz Mitchell at the Comedy Union. I had a shitty show. He explained the business to me. Look, this is comedy. This is business. We got to meet in the middle. Business before comedy. If we don't get no business, there is no comedy show. You can do comedy outside. I can't do business outside. And he explained that shit how it worked to me. He has to make so much money. He has to pay the staff. He has to cut the lights on. He has to get the food here. All this stuff. All this money has been spent long before you got up here to tell any jokes. So it has to make sense to the business owner. And a lot of times comedians don't understand that. The club don't have the same objective as you. Your objective is just to be funny. The club's objective is to make money.
Right.
We don't have the same job. Your DJ, your job is to play music. The club's job is to sell tickets and sell alcohol.
Right.
We don't have the same objective.
Absolutely.
And you have to come in and understand everybody has a different objective.
Yeah.
My job is to be funny and get paid. The club's job is to sell tickets, sell alcohol, make sure everybody gets in and out safe. We're not on the same wave.
Right.
So if you come in thinking they just care about you being funny, you're misunderstood. Because they don't give a fuck about. They care about the dollars at the end of the night.
Revenue.
Revenue is about revenue. And if you killed and nobody spent money, that's your last show. And that's why some comedians get upset. Man, this guy ain't funny. He's selling tickets. She's selling tickets.
I can't stand that he ain't funny, she ain't funny.
It's not about funny.
Like,
it's about business.
And it's subjective, man.
It's subjective. Exactly. It's
He ain't
subjective.
funny. He ain't funny. Well, these
not
people
funny
are
to
laughing.
you.
These people are laughing. So
Right. I don't
what-
never say anybody.
yeah.
I say a person's not funny to me, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be funny to the next people.
Right.
If I don't make you laugh, that don't mean Bernie shouldn't make you laugh. If you don't come to my show, go to Bernie's show. If you don't come to my show, come to 50. Go to 58 set. It ain't all about me.
Who are some of the comics that you like out here that you're watching out here that you like that make you laugh out here?
I was gonna ask him his top 5.
My top 5, man.
That are current, because I know
Current.
he likes
Ali
his peers.
Sadiq's one of my number 1 guys.
Yeah,
I love his special.
The one he did from the prison.
No, Domino Effect out right now. He's one of my
just
top
came
5
out,
guys.
earlier this year, a couple months ago.
I think it's on YouTube. I think I watched that one.
Another Mack shit. B Mac, man, motherfucker hosting my goddamn show, man. B Mac, one of my guys. Funny. That was my first time. Yep.
Mac,
I made a list with Ali Sadiq. Come on now. I'm
said-
gonna take that. I'm
I
gonna
said
take
Mac
that.
was funny though. I said Mac was funny. When I went to go see him live, it's different when it's like somebody you actually know.
Right.
You look at him and be like, let me see how this gonna go. But as soon as he got on stage, he got the crowd's attention and just went from there.
Right. Mac's one of my guys. Boogie B, let me stress you out. He's funny as fuck to me. My guy Von Roberts, he's a good fight. One of my funny guys. Ladies, Marlena Marie, you see her with all my videos with me. Who else? Timmy Mason, another funny person of mine. Timmy Mason. So these are the comedians I work with. Because I see them every night. I'm not going to name some people I only see once or twice a year. I see these people night after night, night after night.
Putting in that work.
Being funny. Consistently funny. So these are the people that I know are funny. These are the people that, those are my top people, and these are the people when I go, they go.
That's what's up.
And they'll be helping me along because they get something. They call me. I call Mac. Mac call me. That's community. So, even though we know all those other people, but these are the people that I see on a night-to-night basis. These are the people, when they come up, I'm talking, let me go inside and check them.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what it's about. So, it's a long list of people, but those are the people that come to my top of my head right now. And, yeah. And, and Wanda Sykes. Big time Wanda Sykes is funny as hell to me. Wanda's OG. And who else is just out there new that I watch a lot? I want to give the ladies some love. Who else is out there?
Jen. Salute to Jen, man. She on the road with
Jen motherfucking Thomas! My dog.
I've been waiting on
Thomas. And Jen's number 1 with my homie.
I've been waiting on this. I'm like, he gonna say Jen.
I was gonna say Jen.
Jen is a dog.
Jen's my homie. Jen's a dog on stage, but Jen, me and Jen are real friends. We're real friends. So she's a hilarious comedian, but I also put, it's like you my friend first. So I'm always gonna put y'all that over comedy because everybody gonna know you're funny, but I know y'all, and I care about you as a fucking person over your jokes.
Yeah.
So that don't mean it takes away from you as comedically, but yes, Jen Thomas out on the road with Cat Williams right now. Hysterical, follower. She's amazing. And
she's not from Jacksonville. She's from
Jacksonville.
Oh, she's
from
Jacksonville.
She's out of Atlanta right now.
Florida. I know Jacksonville.
Yep. Check her out. Awesome stuff. So yeah, she's one of my favorite comedians because, like I said, these are the people I've been working with. We hadn't talked in a while because she's been out on the road doing amazing things with Cat.
Blowing up out here.
Yep, blowing up. So that's my list of people. And yes, look out for Who Is Malcolm. First album coming out. It's gonna be on Spotify. All that stuff.
And
I ain't listening to all that.
What would you say is your style of comedy? What would you say that?
Man, it's changing because what I think and what I feel now. So my style of comedy is more personable. I like to talk about stuff. I like to talk about the non-obvious stuff because everybody has sex. Everybody has stuff. But I talk about the stuff you don't think about. Like, man, what's something I'm working on right now? Stuff we all do, but you don't necessarily like. I like Jerry Seinfeld because he talks about you have the building, but he talks about what's in between the bricks because you don't think about that, but that makes the building.
Show about nothing.
So like I talk about relationships. Like me, I talk about how much money I spend in a relationship because that's a natural part of a relationship. There's a lot of money. The sex is great, but without no money, there's no relationship.
Right.
In my mind, because I'm cheap. Cheap Not Broke is my brand. You can follow me on Cheap Not Broke everything. And I like to bring the aspect of money and just the day to day.
That boy is every bit. This boy is every bit of the brand. Cheap, not broke.
Cheap, not broke, man. Look, it's not about being cheap. It's about value. Can I get the most out of the money? People always say, I'm always looking for discounts. No, I just got some Air Maxes for $40. They're $109 online right now. I got them at a discount because I know where to shop. And God just loved me. He threw the discount down for me. Come here and find that discount, boy.
Man,
so that's how it worked.
This boy cheap.
Hey,
tell them about your podcast, man.
Man, my podcast is the Cheap Champ Podcast. You can find me. I talk to business owners about the cost of doing business. and how much money costs. I mean, how much things cost. So everything is centered around money. It's not all about money. Everything is just included in money. Side note, like me, give y'all a little tidbit right now. So, like, you know, when you take your bath, use bar soap? You use bar soap?
Yeah.
Use bar soap?
The
Yeah,
jail
you
joint.
use gel joint?
Yeah.
Okay, I got some for you too. So if you use bar soap, save them. Because every 10 bar soaps, when they get small, is a new bar soap. Bonus soap.
I see.
That's bonus
You
soap
see?
right there.
You
You save. See what I
You
do
see
is
what I mean?
save all my bar soap.
You see what I mean?
And then I save them. I put them in a little bag, and at the end, when I get 10
Thought I was
of them, I
playing.
stick them back together, and I call that bonus soap.
Y'all-
So you look out for bonus soap by Cheap Not Broke coming
He
right
ain't-
now.
he ain't
All
lying.
natural. Because what natural soap don't come off a man's body is right off of my ass is natural soap. Bonus soap. That's what you
boy
do.
is so for real.
And this what you do when you got your gel, so you don't run out. When you get halfway, add a little
Put
bit
water.
of water into it, shake it back up, so you'll never run out.
Already.
Now, when the color run out, there's no more color. Now you got to refill.
New
see,
gel.
see, some people use, I got gel in here. No, the color gone. That's what you got to do.
This boy said the color gone.
The
What
color
was you
gone.
getting ready to say, Matt? You said you met him.
I met him in college. Like the way he just said, like, bro, I knew he's not lying.
I'm not. Hey man, listen.
This is not a joke.
Let me tell you about subdog. So let me give you a little tidbit. If you got kids, you got
You talking about subs?
subdogs. So y'all know about
What's a subdog?
I'm tell you about subdog. So what you do is you get the 6-pack of hot dogs, right? And then you got the 12-pack of hot dog buns. Okay. See what you do is you get that 6-pack of hot dogs. You cut them in half. All right. Then you take them the hot dog buns. You separate them. Now
You mean
take that
like
bun.
you splitting the bun?
You
in?
split the bun in half. Now you take that half a hot dog. You put that on the bun like this. Now you got a sub dog. Now you got a sub dog.
This
A
nigga
sub dog.
Sub dog. Subway hot dog.
Sub dog.
It's a half sub sandwich with hot dog. See, everybody eating 2 buns. You don't need 2 buns. I figured this out. Cut that hot dog in half because I was low. I didn't have enough buns. I had more hot dog than bun. So I said, I need to make this work. I was on a budget. So what I did was I cut those hot dogs in half. Now I had 12 hot dogs. Went from 6. Look at that. Just
This
like God.
man.
God multiplied. Just like me, I'm trying to do God's work. I multiplied. I took them 6 hot dogs, made 12. And I took them buns, split them in half. Bam. Sub dog.
This man was gonna put a
dog.
girl out for using too many pieces of meat on her sandwich.
Hey, listen. 2 meat minimum. All right, you don't need to come like girls come on my house. Listen,
No.
you don't need all that. Listen, 2 pieces. Girls come on my house, you don't get a leg. You eat that leg, you get another leg. Let me tell you something. When girls come on my house, if you don't drink all your juice, I freeze it and put your name on it. So when you come back, I thaw it out for you. I thaw it out.
If
you
you
coming
want
over?
to
I
save
thaw it out.
money, you talking about saving money, cheap not broke. Hey, this dog, he's been this brand his whole life, dog.
You damn
when I
right.
met him, he was living this and just came up with the brand after like years later. But dog, he's been living this.
I've
Like
been
this
living
is
like that
him.
my whole life, man. My whole life, I'm like that. Listen, I used to take cheese in my pocket in school. My parents got upset because cheese went up to 75 cents.
What's that? My parents got upset.
They got upset because I was using all the cheese. So cheese went up 75 cents. I'm in high school. I don't have a job. I still like the cheeseburger. So I'm not going to be discriminated against without the cheese. So I started bringing cheese from home. My parents were like, where the fuck is the cheese? Oh, I've been taking it to school. Why you been taking the cheese to school, Malcolm? Because cheese went up 25 cents. So that's an extra $1.25 a week. Now add that up. That's $1.25, $1.25. That's $2.50. All right, multiply two. That's $5. That's $5 a month. What's 5 times 12? That's $60 a year. It's 25 cents a day went to $60 a year for cheese. Fuck no. So what I did, I got the cheese from my people house. I started using my resources. And
That boy
in
stealing
trouble.
cheese wrong.
I got started
You got an
stealing cheese
ass
from home.
whoop for taking cheese.
Yeah, I got started stealing cheese from home. Yeah.
So what did they give you the 25 cents? Nigga, take the 25 cents to get
So
the fucking cheese.
what I did was I started cutting the cheese in half, and I just took it in
on
half.
sub dog.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I got sub dog. Yeah. So what you do is you don't need a whole piece of cheese. You just need a half. So what you do is fool yourself. Instead of cutting it straight down, cut it diagonal because it cover more of the meat. It cover more of the meat. Okay? Because when you get the slit, it leave them 2 parts off. You get that corner piece.
shit.
That's more of the meat. And there you go. And then you can take the shredded cheese and fill in the parts where it ain't full. Oh man, come on now.
Sub dog.
Malcolm for president, I'm gonna save us all money. Let me tell you something. I will pay America's debt back in 6 years.
I really believe
I will pay America's debt back. You want America's debt paid back? Call me.
Vote Malcolm Hall.
Yep.
2024.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
And I can
man.
make the rich people money. I can make everybody some money. We just got to cut back.
Listen,
You gotta
if
cut
you
back.
wanna know how to cut down on expenses to get your finances together, if you need a financial advisor,
Call me.
He'll get you there quick. It's gonna be hard for
Fellas,
you.
you don't
It's
need
gonna
no
be
wave
It's
gel.
gonna be a lifestyle adjustment for
I
you.
used to twist my own hair.
What you mean?
Like you had, I like to have locks.
Oh, yeah, he used to have locks.
I
Yeah,
twist
he
my
had
own
locks.
hair. That's right. I couldn't pay $60. I do shit myself.
Yeah, it ain't hard. Palm roll that junk.
Palm roll that joint and get you a blow dryer. That's right.
Yes,
Blow
man.
dryer.
When's your next special, man? Where can people find you? Where can they go see you?
You can find me at Cheap Not Broke on Instagram. You can find me at Cheap Not Broke on YouTube. You can find my comedy special, Who Is Malcolm? You can find it on Cheap. It's not. I don't have a date yet, but it is coming November 2022. So if it's not out by then, it'll be out by then. You can find it on cheapnotbroke.com. That's where I'll be dropping it.
Get some of that merch, that Cheap Not Broke merch. I got some of it. I got a few things of
And
it.
tell
So
you-
make sure you go get the Cheap Not Broke merch. He got some new stuff in there that's dope. He got some shorts. They go hard with the Jordan 1s. I kind of want them because it's hard.
And it
shows
saves you
them
money.
hard, yeah.
Because when you wear the Cheap Not Broke shirt, oh man, they just gonna give you the discount. It's like a discount card, like a walking discount. You put it on, the money, prices just fall. Prices just fall off the bone. You know how meat fall off the bone? The price fall off the bone.
He says a discount shirt.
It's like a
Shit,
discount.
Just give it to you.
Yeah, they see it, man. It's like when you show up with it in the club, you get 2 free drinks. Hey, Cheap Not Broke, give him 2 drinks. That nigga saving money.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Hall.
My God, man.
Malcolm Hall.
Malcolm Hall, man, save that money, or you gonna be broke, baby.
As always, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of Shop Talk NC presents Mack and South. I'm your man, 58 South.
And I am comedian B Mac, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.